Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about probably one of the biggest life-changing events that is going on right now. And we're still in the month of July when all of this is going on. Didn't I say in my July predictions that there was going to be something huge that was going to happen that will change the world forever? Well, it's happened. Do you know what I'm talking about? If you don't, you're wrapped up in all of the wrong things. Do you realize that pretty much they've had hearings in Washington, D.C. that have come out and said alien life exists, and they found the bodies of the alien creatures, extraterrestrials, in the spaceships? And they said this has been going on, and this happened first in the 30s. And then the Roswell incident, it's a big cover-up, they said. And people of authority and knowledge have come out and said, this is real. And pilots, people that know aerodynamics, that know science, have said the crafts that they have been tracking are doing things that are impossible. We can't understand their rate of speed, what they're doing. They go into the water, into the oceans, they come out, and they've tracked it. These are scientists. This is not a conspiracy theory anymore. This is happening now. But what is our world concerned with? All the other things, politics, politicians, who's done wrong, who's corrupt, who's illegal, abusing power. That's what people are focused in on. Or they're focused in on something like Barbie. This is our world. Nobody is recognizing the biggest discovery. Well, it's, to us, probably most of you watching, you say, oh, well, I already knew that. But no, it's proven, it's come out, it's fact. There's aliens, and they've been here for quite a long time. They have the alien craft that crashed. And I have proof in my book, Pluto, Control, Power, Surrender, Rebirth. I have a whole chapter on aliens, and what I go through in that book is very, very, very important. The Roswell crash, and I put together the time period of the crash and the United States chart where it happened in New Mexico. And you wouldn't believe what I discovered. Putting it together with the United States chart, it all came about. But here's something I'm here to tell you about today. The United States moon sits at 7 degrees of Aquarius, and transiting Saturn crossed over this degree recently, and it's going to backtrack over this degree again. In the Roswell crash chart, when that happened, the moon was at 7 degrees of Aquarius on the United States moon. But what's important for right now, why it's all being brought to the forefront, is Saturn. Transiting Saturn came over the moon recently, and it's going to back up and station, which means it stands still for 3 months, at 6-7 degrees of Aquarius. So between now and November or December, this alien proof is here. It's here now. They've just come out, made their statements. It is fact. And nobody's even talking that much about it. What is this world? I I thought that when they came out and proved and said, the scientists, the people that worked there that saw it, came out, and different people, we're not talking about the same person, we're talking about many people on trial, and state this fact. It's out there, it's now. It is life-changing. Well, they didn't want to put it out there because they thought there'd be a big frenzy and people would go crazy. And people are here focused on the dumbest, most ignorant things imaginable. This is amazing. And going back to the astrology, yes, now's the time. It's all coming out. The facts, the truth. Everything I've been talking about. Alien life here on planet Earth. My God, what can we learn from them if we open our minds? And I think we have. I think there has been some connection. I don't have proof of that, but we do have proof that people have seen them, the crafts and the aliens. And they've rated their speed and movement, and so many people that work in the aviation industry have tracked them, seen them. Scientists. The cat's out of the bag. It's now that we know. Now, another thing about that Saturn, Saturn crossing over the moon isn't, well, it's Sadi Sati for the United States, which is, Sadi Sati is when Saturn comes to the sign before, sign of, and the sign after the moon. But when it's exactly on the moon, it's in its most profound Sadi Sati. But here's something I want you to know about this Saturn and the moon. They sit in the nakshatra called Shatabhishak. That nakshatra in Vedic astrology is called the Sky Watcher. And it deals with everything to do with space and the heavens. And astrology, by the way, and astronomy. It deals with the heavens. It's called the Sky Watcher. And it does deal with these issues in Aquarius. So the transit of Saturn brought the reality and the truth to the forefront to everyone of what this fantastic truth that does change the world forever. It's out. It's now. We know. This is fabulous. Because this will change the world forever. And another thing about Shatabhishak being on the moon in the United States chart, it also deals with the 100 healers. Another thing you're going to see that will develop over this period of time is not only the alien life that's here, but cures for diseases. And who knows, maybe we're getting this from aliens. People aren't going to reveal where their sources come from, but you will find there's going to be some amazing healings for many diseases. And the way we look at medicine and healing will go through a major shift and change, giving us the ability to heal, cure, and most of all, to live longer. Isn't it great it came in our lifetime? It's now. You're going to see all sorts of discoveries about space. And this will, of course, give us the ability to jump in our awareness. Scientific knowledge is going to make a major jump and expand in healing. Humanity is coming to a more evolved and scientific and spiritual transformation, all because of Saturn ticking off that moon in the United States chart. Now, this deals with many other things. What's happening in governments, things are changing. But I find the most exciting thing of all that this Saturn has brought out, which I've been talking about, alien life coming about and being exposed for a while now because of this aspect. And now it's here. And more is to come, more realizations. This is so exciting. So with that, I just wanted to bring out what the great discovery and realization is that's going to change the world forever. It's now. Get ready. We're going to be going forward at tip-top speed. And all because of these discoveries. This is exciting. This is the beginning. Thank you. So with that, I think I'll close. Remember, if you would like to get my free newsletter, get all of my predictions delivered to your email address every week, go to my website, galacticcenter.org. Sign up for my free newsletter. And while you're at my website, look at all the exciting things I have going on, all the classes and my magazine, Joni Patry's Astrology Insights. It has amazing articles in it. Comes out once a month, all online. And my Shooting Stars, if you want to grow spiritually and empower yourself and manifest, become part of this group. We meet weekly. And last but not least, if you want to study Vedic astrology with me, come on board. I have an all-online, self-paced university called University of Vedic Astrology.com. Become my student. Thank you.